My youngest son finally got his revenge on my oldest son, and I'm not at all mad about it. I have two sons, who are currently 7 and 5 respectively. 2 years ago, my then 5 and 3-year-old were in the bath when I heard screams of anger and violence. I didn't react because with having two boys, this was pretty much a regular scenario. After things went quiet, I decided I would go and assess the situation to check that everyone was okay. I walked in the room to find my 5 years peeing on the face of my 3 years. I lost it, and talked to 5 years old about why this was not really acceptable. I ran a fresh bath for the 3 years, always forgotten about said incident. So I thought, the lads are now 7 and 5, and the constant fighting still carries on at full force. So, a few weeks ago while having dinner, 5 years offers to do everyone a drink. He heads off to the kitchen and after a fairly long time, returns and gives everyone their drink. 5 years sits down to continue his meal, showing no change in his demeanor. The meal is almost finished, and 7 years takes a very large gulp of his juice, then proceeds to get upset and yell it's pee, it's pee. At first we really didn't know what he meant until he started to retch and ran to the sink. At this point, I picked up the glass and it was obvious 5 years had peed in 7 years' glass and disguised it as apple juice. Trying my hardest not to break down into a laughing wreck, I sat down with 5 years to explain why this was not an acceptable thing to do to someone. He told me he knew it was a bad thing to do, but he wanted to get his brother back for peeing all over him. The look of accomplishment on my youngest son's face proved that vengeance is a dish best served warm in a glass.